Turn it up a little bit.
Okay, y'all got to go. You're live. Go.
Turn what up? Turn you?
Go.
Here we go.
All right. Here we go. The Arkansas Wildcats are lined up to kick off right here at the beginning of this Division III game. And there's a short blooper. Going to be scooped up about the 30. She's coming around the right side. No doing.
Man, that's about an 8-yard return, Coach, but she got smashed.
Yeah, that return by number 33, Durham, tackled by number 2, Vincent, and number 15, Brewer for the Wildcats.
All right, so we're going to start this game 1st and 10 from about the 40, somewhere around in there, right?
39.
39 right there. All right, we're good. We're not too far off.
Tell you what, Coach, this will rematch of last year's championship game.
I know one thing, Coach, just sitting here looking at it, Arkansas's front four looks pretty good.
He said when I talked to Coach Chavez for the Anarchy, he said they were going to need to throw the ball.
They were going to need to throw the ball?
That's what he said.
All right, I like that now. Screen.
Quick throw out to the right side. And that's Bell coming down the sideline, tiptoeing. Crystal Bell, by far the Anarchy's best player, both offensively and defensively.
11-yard completion right there, Coach. Nice way to start it. Real quick, safe throw to the outside. Pick up 11. Get your first down of the game. No. Coach telling me it's a passing formation. Only if you're not running the wing T.
Yeah, well, recognition.
Same thing again, Coach.
That funky stack look. There's a snap. Quick throw out to the left side. Had a man open.
Wide open. Little wheel route over there. Coach Modest would have been pleased with that call. It's good to be here, Coach Collins. How's your day going?
Oh, it's good, man. And yours?
Oh, it's been excellent. Excellent. Getting ready to, get to see those kids again, starting on Monday.
All right. Let's see. Something a little different this time. Looks like they're going to go empty.
Straight empty right here, Coach.
Just trips to the right. 2 receivers split out to the left. There's a snap. Quarterback steps up in the pocket, makes a quick throw across the middle. Good job.
Nice completion right there. Nice movement in the pocket. Way to step up.
Good job for number 56 right there to find the hole. That's Dana Mitchell on the catch.
That's a gain of 7 right there.
That's a good job. You don't always see that. She just came up, settled down in the hole. Hunter hit her.
All right, so now we got our first 3rd down and conversion attempt of the game. Coach going to bring about 3rd down. Looks like it's going to be right around 3.
All right.
We've seen 3 plays and 3 passes.
Looks like they go empty again. There's a snap.
Quick screen.
Yes. Quick screen out of the left side. Great play call right there. Caught by number 33, Durham.
Gain of 6 right there, Coach.
I tell you what, so far so good.
3 out of 4 in the passing game. It's very nicely done.
I know Coach Chavez said if he felt like if they would just come out and play their game, that they would be okay.
We're in empty again, Coach. This is fun. This is like my kind of football right here.
Indeed it is, isn't it?
This is my kind of football. We can do this all day.
Empty right. There's a snap.
Down the middle. Oh, she had her too. That was a nice concept right there. Very nice concept. Just didn't connect.
Just out of the reach of Brian, the receiver right there, number 42.
So we've had 5 plays. We've had 5 passes.
Well,
if this stays up all game, that front 4 is going to be dead tired.
Gets tired and chases the quarterback. Quarterback's had a really solid pocket.
Yeah, I'm wondering, I was just sitting here thinking, if they keep playing this game with no backs in the backfield, how long is it going to be before they start heating them up? Back to still empty, just kind of an empty with double stack.
That funky stack empty. There's a motion. Oh.
Ball. Oh.
And, the one thing you can't have, you can't have a negative play. You got a great drive going, and then you get a negative play. You know, the receiver came in motion across. Looked like they were going to try to get some sort of jet action going. And center hit her with the ball. And that's that mouse call.
You got to know you're going in motion. Looks like a loss of about 6, Coach.
Straight empty right here, just empty right. Trips out to the right-hand side, 2 receivers to the left. Hunter takes a snap, looks out to her left, lets it fly. Well covered by the Wildcats.
Yeah, I mean, it's not every day that you're going to convert 3rd and 16, but you're giving yourself at least a chance by being able to throw the ball. I would like to see them throw the quick screen again and try to set up a more makeable fourth down.
I agree. You know, instead of trying to get it all back in one chunk.
But I understand that, you know, you had them open on a wheel route earlier. Might as well try the same concept. And this looks like punt, Coach.
It does. Looks like we're going to see the first punt of the day. There's a snap. Hunter gets it off.
Good punt.
It's a nice angled punt. I don't think it's going to be returned. No.
It will not be.
Looked like it went out pretty close to the 10-yard line. Or is that the 5?
No, that's a 12, Coach. Where our angle, we don't have very good vantage point.
We have a tough angle right here.
That's a 30-yard punt, though, Coach. Not bad, considering they pinned them down deep. That's pretty good. So now the Arkansas Wildcats will start at their own 12.
I'll tell you what,
you
want to. That's what you want. That's what you want. The negative play killed that Anarchy drive right there.
You know, they got 2 first downs, though, Coach.
They really had something going, but you can still walk away and feel positive about it.
It seems to me, though, sooner or later you're going to have to figure out a way to run the football.
Yeah, it's you're going to have to at some point.
This is quads, Coach.
Yep.
This is for real quads.
There was movement before the snap. Quarterback takes it. She's around the right side.
And that's going to be a loss of 3. We've seen some interesting formations to start this thing, Coach Collins.
Vincent and the Wildcat tried to get around the edge and just could not get out there. I think that was Paula Blanco out there that made the play. But again, we've got kind of an awkward angle. That might have been Koziara. In any case, it's going to bring up second and about 14.
All right. You got right pistol weak right here, Coach.
And there's a snap. Quick give.
Ooh. Yikes.
I thought she might get away from that.
Where did they mark her?
The 2.
Coach, that's a loss of 7.
Brought down by number 86, Michelle Anthony.
That's 2 running plays for negative 10 to start this thing.
I tell you what, right now it looks like Central Florida came to play.
I think so. I think you're, we got teams from Arkansas and Central Florida. The heat shouldn't be a problem.
Nah. These are people that are used to it being hot. Because it's pretty warm here today. So we're looking at 3rd and about 20. Wound up in an eye backfield. There's a snap. Give them an ISO around the left side. I don't know if I agree with that call.
I think they were trying to say, well, we've lost 10, so we might as well see what we can do to try to get out of, keep from punting in our own territory, end zone, but it didn't really work.
Well,
there was no gain on that. So now we're going to get to see the first punt coming from Arkansas today.
And that's always a big question. What are special teams going to look like?
Yeah, and then you don't really want your first punt to be from your own end zone, especially not when you had to factor in snap, all that good stuff, coverage. It doesn't look like they're going to go after it, Coach. That's one thing. You know, got 5 up there.
There's a snap. Kick is away just barely. And that's going to be
wow.
A low. Didn't punt a first down. Didn't punt a first down.
They marked that at what yard line is that? Is that the plus 14?
I believe so. That's tough right there.
That's a 12-yard punt.
Tell you what, man, if nothing else, the Anarchy is controlling field position right now.
They are. Hey, we start our first drive in the red zone, Coach.
I'm not opposed to that.
I mean, you know, next Friday I'd be all in favor of starting our first drive in the red zone.
Absolutely.
As a matter of fact, I'd start at the 1.
I'd be okay with that as well.
Okay. Back in empty. Looks like we got a little empty left right here, Coach.
Yep. Hunter in the gun. Motion coming from left to right. There's a snap. Quick give back up the gut to Bell, and there she goes. She's running people over. Nice, tough run by Crystal
Gain of
Bell.
6 right there on that. So now we see how they're going to attempt to run the ball. Give a little counter slam action right there.
Smoke and mirrors.
But if you're worried about the other team's front, then that's the best way to do it.
Well, I completely agree.
So now you got 2nd and 4, Coach. I love it.
Quick screen.
I would. Quick screen. I'd throw it to the inside trips guy.
Empty left. Motion
Jet sweep.
coming across. The jet around the left
Turn
side.
the corner.
Try to get the edge.
Down to about the 3.
Carried by number
No,
20,
excuse me.
Brittany Kosiara.
That is down to the 3.
Run out of bounds by LaToya Bankhead Sims. But it's enough for a first down. So, you know, here you are at the 3-yard line with a fresh set of downs. That's a good feeling.
I think that's supposed to be the 3-yard line. I'm not so sure how many ticks on that yard they got over there.
Yeah, the extra line is kind of confusing.
Messing me up.
They're going to compress the formation again.
Yeah.
Essentially empty, just everybody packed in.
Watch the quick pass in the flat right here.
And there it is. Bell catches the ball.
Touchdown?
Oh, she bounces it off the ground before she's in, I think.
I think
yeah, right at the goal line.
There we go.
All right. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Yep.
They go with the open formation this time. You know, the last time they read it really compressed, they go open this time.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter takes a snap. She calls her own number. And she's going to be denied. I think she might have taken a loss right there.
Loss of 1, Coach.
Big play right here.
You'll find out a lot right here about what they think they can do, you know.
I'm not sure what's going on.
I'm thinking that they got the line wrong.
Okay, well, the referees are all huddled up trying to figure it out.
There's 2 lines in there. There's a yellow line inside the end zone, and then there's a white line in front of that yellow line. The pass should have in my opinion, looked like it was a touchdown. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So do they have the pylons mismarked?
It's got to be what it is. They've got the pylon marked on the yellow.
Yeah, the pylons are mismarked.
That's why I thought it was at the 3-yard line, and I kept saying there was an extra stripe in there. They've got
the play before was a touchdown.
The
now
pass was a touchdown.
Here's where we get tricky. Okay, if it was a touchdown, but the ruling on the field was no touchdown, despite the fact that the field is mismarked.
I think we're fixing to get an explanation over here to Arkansas sideline.
Yeah, and she brought 2 people with her, so
yeah,
she's fixing to tell them it's a touchdown.
And it was a touchdown 2 plays ago. That's what it's going to be.
So it looks like the Anarchy is going to talk about their extra point while they're getting this explanation.
All right, now we're going to sprint to the other side of the field.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can go by yourself on that one. They're happy.
Unless you're going to go over there and tell them, man, we got to replay the down from the beginning of this. First,
yeah, all of it.
Line judge is telling somebody to go on back down the side of the field. So
all of it was bad play. I tell you what, the marking of the field seems like
it is a touchdown.
Well, you called it, Coach Chapman. I said the extra line's confusing me. But the pylons are mismarked. For those of y'all that are trying to figure out what's going on, that might be watching this at home, the pylons are too far back. They should have been on the line closer. They should have been on the white line, not the yellow line. And so when Crystal Bell caught that ball, it was a touchdown.
It certainly was.
So that was what they were just hashing out a minute ago. One of the Anarchy players noticed, hey, this is wrong, pointed it out, told the referees, and touchdown.
Pretty much when I saw her fall into the end zone, I said, there's 2 lines in there, and then I started to second guess myself. Should have known who screwed it up, Coach.
Oh, yes.
I mean, we should have known who screwed it up. It was not us. So they have now converted in the red zone. And in my opinion, just because I'm the stat guy and I'm going to do it, that's a touchdown right there. And they didn't run that one play for -1 yard because that play didn't exist. So the 3-yard pass was a touchdown.
The Anarchy lines up the kick. There's a snap, a hold, not much of a rush. And it's no good.
All right. So now Arkansas is going to get a chance to get the football, hopefully, without it sitting in their end zone.
Yeah.
But now here's the thing. You and I both know, as coaches, you don't ever want a referee to have to make a decision like that. First of all, the referees don't want to make a decision like that. As much as we give them crap about doing things, they don't want to have to make that decision because they just admitted in front of everybody that they were wrong, the field was wrong, and then they had to go back, give them credit for doing so. But now if you're the Arkansas team, you got to fight that thing that, they're against us. Everything's going against us.
Yeah.
I mean, everything right now is turned up just about as negative as it can be for them. But you should get a chance at pretty good field position right here. And I'm going to stand up so I can try to see where they catch the ball at.
The Anarchy's going to line up to kick off. So with 6:12 remaining in the first quarter, it's 6-0 Anarchy.
And there are no rules anywhere. You like that, didn't you, Coach?
I did. That's funny.
All right.
All right. Looks like number 56 is going to kick off for the Anarchy. That's Dana Mitchell.
And I'm going to sit back down until we blow this whistle. So here we go. Now,
looks like number 21, Tiara Clark, deep for Arkansas.
You're right, Coach. They just announced that.
Now they confirmed my belief.
There you go.
I appreciate that.
You should have just yelled at him, aren't you listening?
Yeah. Drafting somebody onto the kickoff team. There we go. It's always good times. And short blooper. Gonna drop in just over the head of the second line. Trying to be scooped up. And the
Fumble.
ball's loose. I think that's Anarchy ball. Tiara Clark couldn't get on the ball. And it's recovered by Miranda Morales.
All right, so
I like the fact the guy in the press box called him Morales.
well, there was a.
Okay. Yeah, we're laundry free, baby, and that's going to be Anarchy ball. My word. It's one of those days where everything you do is coming up roses.
And right now, if you're Arkansas, everything that you're doing right now is just kicking you in the neck. Where's the ball at, Coach?
Right there in the middle of the field. It looks like it's on the 19-yard line.
And once again, they start in the red zone. Toss sweep. Got the corner.
Toss to the right. She's got the edge. She's
think
coming
she
down the
scored.
side.
Did
I
she
think
just
she
run
might
out of
could have got
bounds?
in. She just ran out of bounds. That was number 20, Brittany Coziaro on the carry.
She run out of bounds about the 3?
I think so. 4.
She ran out of the 4?
They should mark her at the 4 is where they should mark her.
So that's a 15-yard carry and a first down.
They mark her at the 3 instead.
All right. So that's a 16-yard carry, and it's still a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line. Well, 3.5, sorry. I backfield again. Hunter under center. There's snap. Quick dive to Crystal Bell right there. And it's not going anywhere. Lots of commotion in there, trying to see if they're calling something.
Nah, no flag on the play right there. Looks like she gained about a yard.
Yeah. So looks like we're just inside the 2. Again, the extra lines are confusing. All right, that compressed empty formation
Quick
again.
pass in the flat.
There it is.
Touchdown.
Drops across the middle. Oh! Tip drill. Tip drill. That went off the hands of Dana Mitchell and then was called by Coral Bryan. Here you go right here. Watch this. Tip drill. There you go.
We'll take that. They don't ask you how, Coach. They ask you how many.
Yeah, I mean, it don't have to be pretty. It just has to be in there. But this is one of those plays, these extra points.
Yeah, they need to.
They line up to kick again. I think I'd go for 2 right here. But that.
Yeah.
And
they are going for 2.
They fake it. Throw
Incomplete.
out to the right side. Pass intended for Dana Mitchell, just out of her reach.
I like that.
But I tell you what, with 4:32, it's 12-0 Anarchy.
And the field position game is really right now just destroying Arkansas. Turnovers and field position.
So, based upon last year, I was expecting a much different game to start with.
Coach, way too early for that. Know our track record on saying when things happen. This thing's liable to end up 49-48.
I have counted people out before only to feel like a fool. But, you know, right here, kickoffs and punt returns, you got to secure the catch.
Coach Don Tyre would say if you feel like a fool, raise your hand. So he'd also say he was just standing there with his teeth in his mouth.
All right, Hunter lines up the kick. And it's a short blooper off the leg.
Oh, my Lord.
And there's a scramble for the ball. I think the Wildcats got it this time. But there's a pile up right there.
Well, I can assure you the ball was still rolling around in there when number 6 came in there. So
I think they're going to have to pull some people off. You know, unfortunately, these referees don't have, the Wildcats come up with it. Unfortunately, these referees don't have the capability of instant replay we could give to them. But
that's right. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line right now.
So here's a nice change of events for the Wildcats. Good field position. We're able to hold on to the ball.
Unfortunately, Coach, they've got negative 10 yards of offense.
Well, the offense you run inside your own 10 and the offense you run at the 40, you know, those aren't the same. So I expect to see them not be so conservative right here. They're going to line up in just a right eye, old school pro eye. Quarterback drops, rolls, and tries to throw out to the right side.
There's a penalty flag on the play.
Now, I think that's probably going to be movement. I stand corrected.
And they're going to take that penalty.
It was holding call. That sucks.
Spoken like a true coach right there.
I mean, you know, from an offensive standpoint, you're looking at it and you're like, really? You know, because I totally empathize with both teams right here.
Yes.
It looks like we're going to get a timeout Wildcats. They're going to talk about it. You got to stop the bleeding right here. You got to keep the blood on the inside. That's what you got to do right now. Because, like I said, I've been where both of these teams are, and I know you have as well, Coach Chapman, where one hand you're the Anarchy and everything you're doing is working out perfectly and just running as smooth as clockwork. And then I've been on the other side of that where it doesn't matter what I do, we can't get out of the funk that we're in.
Coach, I'm glad you said funk. But you're right, Coach. And if you know, we've been on the sideline where we've jumped up 12, 14, 15, 13, nothing on somebody. And the thing that you're immediately saying is don't stop. Don't let up.
Yeah, go.
I mean, because, there's a tendency, especially with guys that we coach in high school, if it comes too easy too early, it's going to be like that all game. So 1st and 20 right here.
The good news is it's first down.
Exactly. You've got a chance to make it up.
You got to look at the positive.
Well, they got everybody packed in there, Coach. Everybody.
Well, they're kind of packed in. Eye backfield, pro left.
Nice.
Quarterback drops.
Oh.
Throw to the big tight end. Oh, and should have been caught. Pass intended for number 15 right there. Brewer for the Wildcats. She just couldn't hang on.
She had some room to run too. Nice little concept with drag after they cleared out on this side over here. You've got so many people in the box for Central Florida that if you stood up and just threw a quick screen out here, you're putting somebody one-on-one. I mean, they make one person miss and you're running forever.
This is a fact. Like you said, they got it packed in. Wide receiver split to each side, eye backfield.
I mean, they tackled the quarterback before the handoff.
Brought down by number 40. Trayvon Mason. My good.
Loss of about 4 on the play right there, Coach. I think that was Crash Mike Fire.
That was Delia Culverson on the carry, and she's listed at 5'2", 125. I'm pretty sure that Trevor Mason could stick her in her pocket. They line up. Everybody's still packed in. That same eye.
Tight end again.
There's a snap.
Oh. Broken up by number 18.
Pass intended for number 21 right there. Sierra Clark broken up by number 18, Miranda Morales.
Miranda Morales has recovered a fumble and broken up a pass.
So far having a pretty good game.
So now we'll get to see punt again. A little bit different, punting out of your own end zone.
Yeah, the last one meant about 14 yards.
And we talked about it last time. They only rushed 5, but they almost got to the punt from the left edge, the left side of the offense. Oh, it's blocked.
And there we go. Recovered by the Wildcats, but it doesn't matter. It's 4th down anyway. That ball was recovered by number 15. Brewers tried to make the most of it, but Casey Morgan wasn't going to let her out.
Coach, that goes down as a negative 3-yard punt.
Yikes. Punt average is not good right now.
That'd be a negative, Coach. It is not.
It is indeed a negative.
Not quite, but it's pretty close. So they're going to start it there at the 30. So now we've had the 39, their own 39, then the Arkansas 14, the Arkansas 19, and the Arkansas 30.
So just an empty right, but a little funky formation. They're kind of stacked right there, almost like a bunch look. There we go. I think that's what they were going after. A bunch right look.
Reverse.
Give on the reverse. She's got the edge. She's going to be brought down at about the 22-yard line.
That's an 8-yard gain right there, Coach.
That's Brittany Coziera again. She can scoot.
They are, we joked about them throwing the ball the first 5 plays of the game, but since then they've got, it's pretty balanced out. They've got 6 rushes and 8 passes, and they have been completely efficient on offense. It's been fun to watch, except for the one snap that hit the motion.
Hit the motion. Single back gun look.
Yep, thank you. That was me. I caused that.
Somebody started early right there.
I said something positive, and it always goes down. I'm not going to open my mouth next Friday night.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure they're going to say that's a false start.
Yes.
Yep. Well, illegal procedure. That hurts.
Takes 2nd and 2 and turns it into 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
Well, they've been moving the ball right now, Coach, though. That's just, 7's just a number.
It's true. Chicken ain't nothing but a bird, you know what I'm saying?
Little doubles look right here.
All right, doubles look. Gun backfield. Motion coming from the left side.
Counter.
Bell with the ball. She cuts back. She's dragging people. But she's not going to get much out of it. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. The Wildcats really need to hold right here.
Yes, they do.
This game could get out of hand on them. Because right now it's still a 2-possession game. Let's see what they got for us on 3rd and long. Looks like they got an empty bunch right look. Hunter in the gun.
Wheel route.
There's a snap.
Wheel route.
Looking out to the left. Got Coziara wide open. And she just can't come up with it. She just can't come up with it.
They're going to go for this on 4th down right here?
I mean, why not? Although I say that. Yes, indeed. Hold that line.
First 4th down and conversion comes with 1:22 left in the first quarter.
I got start Wednesday. You got spring practice.
Here we go. Oh, empty look for the Anarchy. There's a snap. Hunter throws it out to the right side. It goes long. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Pass intended for Crystal Bell, but She wasn't going to get to that one.
Broken up by number 8.
Number 8, that's Alona Alexander from Madison, Mississippi.
She's from Madison, Mississippi.
Okay, referee stop and play here.
Okay, I think they moved the ball back. Ball was incorrectly spotted, Coach Collins.
Oh, shocker.
Now.
Well, it could be worse. They could not know where the end zone started.
Well, we've seen that today, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, never
We're
mind.
missing a player.
Oh, yeah. Offense. Yeah, I call that Nico DeJesus syndrome. That's going to be delay. Yeah, when it rains, it pours.
But what we've noticed at Kennesaw State is that when the sun comes out, it's increasingly warm, like insanely hot.
Yeah, well, I like sitting on the surface of the sun.
Yes, we've been there, done that. So 1st and 15, Coach, and everything's going bad. You got to have something right here that's positive. I mean, first of all, you probably would want to move your eye back. The fullback is sitting at 7 yards.
So just pro left eye backfield. Quick throw out, and it's picked.
Intercepted.
It's picked by number 33. She's headed down the sideline. That ball picked off by Duran. Also having a good game.
There's a penalty, so let's see what the penalty is before we get. All right.
Okay.
So that pass was picked off by number 33.
Duran, yes, sir.
Returned 17 yards.
And so great starting field position right inside the red zone again.
There we go.
For the Anarchy.
Back to the 19-yard line. And this is their 3rd attempt in the red zone, and they've started in the red zone on all 3 of those attempts, Coach. So with 1 minute and 5 seconds left, you're running the risk right here of this game getting out of hand.
Yeah. Another score right here by the Anarchy, and it starts getting complicated.
You start doing math to figure out time and score and
Yeah, possession.
Tom Brady isms and things like that.
Not Hunter looking and decided to just dish it underneath.
Woo!
Nice heads up play. That ball, you see right there.
Nice catch.
Dishes it right there to number 33, Duran. Same one who had the interception a minute ago.
That's a 7-yard gain, Coach. Second and 3 right here.
Doubles look for the Anarchy.
It's going to Bell right here, Coach.
I would think so. Bell in the backfield with Hunter.
Incomplete.
Throw out to the right side. Just overthrew right there.
I think that was we're going to get the first down, so we're going to take this shot.
Well, and, you know, if you come out and you don't have it, throwing that ball away is not a bad idea.
Quarterback took a big pop right there, Coach. Got up holding the shoulder.
Ah, that's never good.
Especially not for a quarterback. 16.3 could be the last play of the first quarter right here.
It's been a really long first quarter.
No.
Empty left. Hunter in the gun. Motion from right to left.
That's illegal.
Yeah, you can't go forward.
Might be delay. Took forever. False start. That's the second time in the last 2 drives, Coach, they've had short yardage situations, and they've had a pre-snap penalty, and that pre-snap penalty has killed them.
Looks like they're going to call a timeout to talk about it.
Back and forth, man. Okay.
Well.
So both teams have now used a timeout, Coach.
Looks like you got 3rd and about 8. What you got for them right here?
Coach, we're going to run shallow.
Yeah.
And I say that every time we're on the air. And if anybody from Bowden's listening, next Friday night when we get to 3rd and 8, we will not run shallow. We're going to run split back veer on 3rd and 8 to the short side of the field.
There you go.
Take a page out of Coach Johnson's playbook.
Yes. All right.
So was the down marker wrong? I was about to say, okay.
There we go.
You know,
I saw one of the referees walk it off.
For us,
motion from right to left. Throw across the middle. Oh! My goodness.
woo! Hello.
That's a big hit right there. Both players down. That pass intended for number 42, Coral Bryan. She's going to be popped, but I think that's number 7.
Looks like it.
Ursula Johns at free safety. John's still down on the field. I mean, that was a nasty collision right there. You know, I think it was clean, but
It was clean, Coach. She was playing the ball.
well, I don't think either one of them saw each other.
No, they did not. Not at all.
That's what I'm saying. You know, because that's one of the things with a lot of this stuff is, you know, and this needs to be part of all the rules and in referees' minds. There has to be some intent there.
What you
I'm
mean?
saying?
Coach. Control yourself. It's Friday before school starts. You use the word intent and referee in the same phrase. I mean, I will say this. These officials have done an outstanding job.
So far, so good, other than mismarking the end zone.
They didn't mark those, though.
Yeah, but when you're walking the field, that's –
Coach, they're dealing with things. They're dealing with footballs with green tips on them, man. Come on now.
this is true. So,
4th down.
empty right. Hunter in the gun. Looks out to the left. Throw across the middle. Caught. Nice leaping catch right there.
Down to the 1.
Expiration of the first quarter. So I think we're going to have a first down. Ball caught by Duran. She's the one that started this drive with her interception.
She's actually at the 2, Coach. So that was a first down. Their 5th of the first quarter.
And we're going to have to take a walk here.
And that play was good for 14 yards and a first down, Coach.
That hurts.
Yes, it does, because you're thinking you're going to get off the field. Now they're sitting down there staring at the end zone, and you got to stop them for 4 downs from the 3-yard line.
Which is most of the time unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because, you know, if you can get half a yard on each play, you're in there.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, you know, something that you're definitely fighting an uphill battle right here. If we can get a cameraman to focus on the back corner of the right end zone over there and get that water cow on the thing, we can send it to our athletic director and we can get one bought for us.
This ain't a promotion for CCS, boys.
I disagree, sir. Everything that I do is promotional. Matter of fact, I had a new ticker that I need you to put up with the school's address and our discount per pound for linemen.
So we have first and goal at the 3, Coach Collins.
All right.
What would you run right here? I always get the 3rd and 8. What you getting for 1st and goal at the 3?
1st and goal, 3 belly.
And like a true passing quarterback, power pass would be my call. And it's power.
ISO.
Wow.
And uncontested.
That is a touchdown.
Bell goes in uncontested.
Woo. They probably need to figure out the lines on that side too, because she was in the end zone for a long time.
Yeah, I think they're probably mismarked on both ends.
They are.
That's likely.
Now, are you going for 2 right here, Coach Collins?
Yes. I'm going for 2, and
I'm going to run the same play.
yes. Either that or that empty bunch, that where everybody's all in tight empty. Golly, the wind is a-blowing.
It's normally what it does.
Well, they're going to line up the kick. And they
Back
snap
here on
it.
the left side.
There it is. Bell in the left corner of the end zone. Crystal Bell with the extra point right there. The touchdown and the extra point.
Woo. Crystal Bell's having a first half.
So with 14:57 left in the half, it's 20-0 Anarchy. Wildcats having a tough go of things.
Yes. They've run exactly 7 plays, Coach. They've run 7 plays. They have 2 turnovers, and they're down 20 points.
That's again, that's a rough start.
And you're 3 seconds into the second quarter.
How many plays have they run?
7.
7. You're down 20-0. You've had a chance to run 7 plays.
But you gave up. Remember, you gave up a possession on the fumbled kickoff. You ran 3 plays from your own. You ran 3 plays from your own goal line, punted. You ran 3 more plays, punted, and then the next series you had holding, and then you threw a pick.
Jeez, it's like a bad dream, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not good. And there's no way you can slice this as it being good. What they need right now is they need about a 6 or 7 minute drive, picking up first down after first down to get this thing to 20-7. Run some clock, give their defense a chance to rest a little bit right here and have a chance to get it back, score, and then get a 2-for-1 so they can tie it up early in the third quarter or go ahead. I got this thing all figured out, Coach.
And there's the kick, and shocker, it's a short blooper. It's going to be caught at about the 45-yard line. She's going to be double-legged by number 56.
The 8-yard return.
But it's really good starting field position for the Wildcats.
So that was an 8-yard return. And we're going to say they're starting at the plus 47. Okay.
All right, let's see if anything changes.
And that fullback is way far back there, Coach.
That is a really long way. You got to be some kind of fast to set that deep. There's a snap. Give on the ISO. They make her bubble, and she's going to lose close to 10 yards on that.
8 yards, Coach. -8. 2nd and 18 right here.
That ball carried by Kiara Vinson.
They're so far away from the line of scrimmage, it has no chance. And there's so many people in the box that it has no chance.
She set it about 8 yards. I mean, like I said, you got to be some kind of fast to set that deep. I've seen people set their backs that deep, but that's because they were by far the fastest people on the field.
Second timeout for Arkansas, Coach.
Well, I mean, you got to talk about something right here because, again, you're looking at second and 19?
2nd and 18, there's 14-11 to go. You've got 1 timeout left in the first half, and everything's going south in a hurry.
You're down by 20 points. And at this rate, you know, like you said, in the first half, your offense has only run 7 plays. your defense is warm slap out already.
Yep.
And, you know, while you might be used to the heat, it doesn't matter how used you are to the heat. You get stuck on the field, you're stuck on the field. You know, we watched Clemson win a national championship a couple years ago because they kept Alabama on the field.
Same thing in the Super Bowl. Patriots snapped the ball 99 times in that game. The Falcons snapped it 54.
Twice as many plays, man. Yeah. You stand a substantial chance of winning.
Second and 18, Coach.
She's 10 yards deep.
Yes.
Hard count right there. There's a snap. Give on the ISO. She bubbles yet again. She's coming around the right side. Cuts back to the middle, has a little room. And she gets back what they lost the first time.
Yep. Gain of 8.
So now you're looking at 3rd and 10. Really nice run by Kiara Vinson.
That was a great effort.
I tell you what, there was instant penetration on the defensive line. Everybody and their brothers in the backfield. They just didn't keep contained over here on the offensive right side.
That's the sixth rushing attempt for Arkansas, and the first one that gains positive yardage.
But again, setting so deep, man, I just don't. There's a snap. Give to the fullback, right up the gut. Coming off. Oh. Ball carried by the fullback, number 11, Raquel Williams.
Gain of 1.
She's going to pick up 1 yard.
That's going to make it 4th down and 9, Coach. Now, if you go for this right here and you don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those where, I mean, but at what point do you start going, hey, we got to take some chances here?
At what point do you say we need to take some of these guys out of the box?
Okay. Looks like they had everybody out on punt team just trying to get people moved around. Ball barely gets away, but it looks like it's going to be a great punt for the Wildcats. Ball rolling around, going to be down at the 7-yard line by number 7.
Not bad.
Ursula Johns, good hustle right there.
That's
glad to see she's okay. She was the one at that big collision in the end zone.
That's a 40-yard punt, Coach.
That was a great punt. You know,
that helps their punt average.
Well, it helps their defense. It helps the Wildcats because it sets the Anarchy deep. Now, if you want to score, you got to go 93 yards.
Yeah, if I'm the Anarchy right here, I tell you what I'm doing. You know that little tight bunch play where they've been throwing it out in the flat?
Yep.
They've run it so many times in the first quarter that when that girl runs to the flat, when Bell runs to the flat, they're jumping that flat. There's a seam route or a corner route there. It would be wide open. But we're not going to get that. We're going to get the same play around the goal line. There it is.
And there she goes. She'll come around the right side.
There's a penalty marker.
Probably going to be holding.
It is holding.
Well, again, something positive for the Wildcats. Now the good news, it's not a 5-yard penalty.
Nope.
The good news for the
No, it's not a 10-yard penalty either.
The good news for the Anarchy is that, you know, it's a 3.5-yard penalty. So, I mean, if you're going to take a penalty,
we'll call it 4 for stat purposes.
4 for stat purposes, okay. I can live with that.
They had a nice little run. Looked like they're going to happen right there. I mean, once again, Coach, this is everybody in the box. You know, we got straight power eye left.
And there's a give. Fighting. But, you know, positive yardage. I think she picks up about 5 right there.
She went from the 4 to the 9. That's a 5-yard gain, Coach.
Tell you what, that's some good math right there, Coach Chapman.
You know, as history teachers, we have to stick together on these math.
That's right, man. We gotta stay together. That and the numbers on the screen. We gotta stick together on these things.
Yes, I agree. I absolutely agree.
Coach Chavez is gonna call a timeout. I think that's his last one. They've already taken 2, correct?
No, that's his second.
That's his second.
That's
okay.
2 for both teams now, Coach.
All right. He wants to talk about it.
I mean, you know, you're sitting there, you're at 2nd and 8 right here.
I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with 2nd and 8.
Throw the shallow. Or, my other favorite thing in the world to do, throw screen.
Right now would be a good place to do it.
I tell you, yeah.
Go over to the Anarchy, please. Go to the Anarchy, please. Timeout. Always go on the far side. Both of y'all were going to the same.
But, you know, you got, I'm looking to get 4 yards right here. Getting the 3rd and manageable. That's
what I'm trying to do, Coach. I mean, and eat a little clock right here.
Yes, sir. I'm chewing on that clock. Run, clock, run. If I ever get a 3-possession lead, that's all I can think about is run, clock, run. Let's just go home. Let's get out of here. Because Big Mo is a fickle beast. You're killing it 1 second, and the next second you're like, what happened? Looks like empty right.
Going deep.
There it is. Oh.
Broken up again by number 8.
Broken up by number 8. Alexander for the Wildcats. That ball intended for Koziara.
It's her 2nd pass breakup of the day, Coach.
Central Florida. She's having a good game.
She is. I thought they were about to come back down here on the other side to the seam route.
That brings up 3rd and 8.
It is. Empty right.
Motion from left to right. Ball in and out of the hands of the Wildcats.
Nice play right there.
Well, looks like they're going to force a punt.
That was a very nice play.
Again, another positive thing for the Wildcats.
At the end of this punt, Coach, we'll have a quick rundown of the first half stats.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you what, Tiara Clark, who had one taken away from her earlier today, was flirting with disaster right there. The ball was rolling dead in front of her, and she chose to bend down and try and scoop it up.
Hey, we credit her with a 3-yard dribble on that one after a 21-yard punt.
Tell you what, man, somebody falls on that ball, you may as well go stand on the other sideline, because it's going to be unpleasant on yours. I know everybody thinks they're the honey badger. I get that.
So the ball is at the 29-yard line of the Anarchy. This is the first or the deepest start of a drive for Arkansas yet. Fullback.
Give them a Little dive right there. Nice pickup for number 11 right there, Raquel Williams.
About 3.
The Wildcats did defer in the first half, correct?
Certainly did, Coach.
So take up some time, score, come out, get the ball back. It changes the game. High backfield. Just a pro look. Give on the ISO around the right side.
Down to about the 23, Coach.
Yep, that's what it looks like. Then number 2, Kiara Vincent, running behind her pads right there. At 5'2", 115.
Gain of about 3 more, so you got, you know, 3rd down and right at, well, they gave her, it's at the 24. So you got 3rd and 5. 3rd and makeable.
By backfield, they're sticking with it. Give on ISO. Play made by number 86 right there. Vincent trying to get outside.
Loss of 7.
Number 86, Michelle Anthony, blows that up. Yeah, that's going to bring up 4th and what looks to be about 12. They're going to stay out, stay with the O right here.
Well,
there's a snap, quarterback drops, looks right, throws, has a
caught.
And there she goes down the sideline, run out of bounds. Pass caught by number 15, Brewer. That's a big first down.
No, didn't get it, Coach.
Oh, she's short.
Yeah. It was a completion, but it was for 9 yards.
Oh, so she's 3 yards short.
Yep.
I thought she had it.
Nope.
It's going to be a turnover on downs, and here comes the Anarchy. I like that. Here comes the Anarchy.
Here comes no rules.
That's how I feel when my kids come down the steps. Here comes the Anarchy.
So if you're the Anarchy here right here, do you start trying to take some of this 8:30 off the clock right here?
Oh, man, we chew this thing to pieces. I'm down there telling you, run the clock. Run the clock. Chew it up.
Now, Coach, there's your last time out for Arkansas.
That's going to be the last time out. Having to come to Jesus meeting on the sideline.
But now for 8 minutes and 30 seconds, this clock's going to run, and if Arkansas wants to stop it, they're going to have to run out of bounds, spike it, or unfortunately throw an incomplete pass.
I tell you what, if I'd come all the way from Little Rock, Arkansas, losing this game would not be an option.
That is true, Coach.
That's a long ride.
That's kind of like coming all the way from Stockbridge, Georgia to Roanoke, Virginia.
Yeah, you want to win, man.
Yeah, you don't want that 8-hour drive back.
No, sir, that's a quiet ride home.
We got straight eye right here, Coach. This is pro right eye.
There's a flag. It's going to be a hold. It's going to bring this back. really nice run.
It was, too.
That flag is in the area of holding, and that would be my guess. And indeed, my suspicion is confirmed.
That's the second straight drive they've started with a holding call.
Well, maybe they called that one. Hold on one, hold on one. Ready?
Break.
Yeah. So that's going to put them in the hole again. You know, they did away with the pre-snap penalties. Now it's the holding that's getting them.
Did they run I was about to say, down marker had second down. I was about to say, that don't look right. Still an empty right, Coach.
Motion coming from left to right. It's the Jet. And she is fast, buddy.
Yes, she is.
That's Koziara. She can scoot. Yeah, at what point right here do you start rolling down to the motion?
Well, they haven't really blitzed all that much. I would be rolling down to the motion.
I mean, that's one of our common adjustments is the motion comes across, but we play a lot of cover 4, so. And motion coming across from right
Fumble.
to left.
Covered by number 53 for Arkansas.
Huge play for Arkansas. Ball recovered by Gwendolyn Edwards. It's going to be first down Wildcats. And what looks to be, let me see here. The glare is terrible. What looks to be about the 14-yard
line. Now the field position thing has changed, Coach.
Well, Wildcats just got to get in.
They've got to do something right here.
They got to get in right here. Backfield. There's a snap, quick give up the gut. And they're going to blow it dead pretty quick. Looks like it was no gain.
I'm going to give her one, Coach.
Okay.
I'm in a generous mood today.
I'm sure they'll appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Second down and 9 right here. And you're definitely in 4-down territory right here. And if you've got anything, if you've got anything like a toss sweep pass, something that you were waiting to break out later on, you break it out right here.
Yeah, now would be a great time for trickeration.
Screen.
What the bananas? I'm with you.
It's right there with those bananas and pajamas that are coming down the stairs.
Yes.
So, third down, I don't have a problem with that call. The execution of it was poor.
Good call, though. Still staying in the eye. I give them ISO around the left side.
Man.
Blown up.
I mean, just man.
There's no doing over there on the offensive left.
Just, I mean, there's nowhere to go, Coach. There's nowhere to go.
I'm telling you what, they are breathing down Kiara Vincent's neck every time she gets the ball.
They just lost 8 on that one.
Yeah, that's never a good thing. Currently being accosted by the tent.
It's a runaway tent back here.
Well, it looks like Batman. Quarterback's rolling.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that wasn't going anywhere. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Anarchy holds.
Again.
Tell you what, the Anarchy's defense has been pretty impressive today.
They have.
I mean, they've controlled a great deal of this ball game.
Coach, I'd say they controlled all of this ball game just between me and you.
I will say when I look at the rosters, their roster is much larger. But I see a lot of the same names on offense and defense.
So what you're saying is that they're going out and trying to do things like play action.
Fakes the toss. There's
drag.
The throw. Tight end across the middle.
To the 45-yard line.
Nice throwing catch. Big Dana Mitchell on the catch right there. Dana 6 foot 189. And she looks every bit of that.
21 yards on the completion, Coach. It's a great way to start the drive. And with 5:30 and ticking right here, Coach, you're looking at getting to the halftime up 4 touchdowns. I mean, if you get to the halftime up 4 touchdowns, you got to feel pretty good about yourself, don't you?
Well, yeah. I mean, your comment in the locker room has got to be don't let up.
Yep.
We got to give them the ball to start the half. We're going to get a 3 and out, and we're going to go down and score. Put this game away.
There you go, Coach. There's your last time out.
Last time out by the Anarchy. 5:14 left in the half. Anarchy in control. 20-0 here at your Women's Football Alliance Division III National Championship here at beautiful Fifth Third Bank Stadium. Sort of.
At Kennesaw State University. This is the twin, the little cousin of Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
I would say we're in the Fifth Third State Bank Stadium complex.
Or if you were talking about Atlanta, you'd say you were in the metro area of Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Yes. The Fifth Third Bank Stadium metro area.
There you go. So no timeouts now. This joker's just going to run and run and run.
All right. They get in the I backfield. And it was a dive.
Fullback.
Dive to Cynthia Bell. And she's going to be good for what looks to be about 6.
Yes, sir.
6.5. Oh, she seems to be hurt, though. That could be bad news.
Yes, that is not something they want to see.
That is bad news for the Anarchy, buddy. She's their best offensive player and their best defensive player.
So you're saying she's their best player?
That is correct. She's down, and the way she was rolling around, I think it looked almost like she was holding on to her hand. Maybe took a face mask on the hand.
Yeah, that's one of those things. You get one of those, put your hand down, and other things happen to the wrist area.
Oh, yeah.
That is not a good thing.
I saw a kid one time put his hand down to try and stay up, the old spin drill type move.
Yep.
He put his hand down, and it was a JV game. One of our little JV linebackers came in and hit the guy.
No good, Coach.
And his arm rotated and caused what they called a spiral fracture.
Yes.
Where one of his bones shot out of his wrist. I could see it. I could see his bone. And that kid was just as cool as a cucumber. And of course, I went to go check on him, and I'm standing there talking to the EMT, and he's like, yeah, Coach. I said, man, he's so calm. He's like, oh, Coach, he's in shock. Give him a minute. They said, we'll shut these doors. About 5 minutes down the road, he'll be flipping out.
That's not good.
He said, we're afraid to sedate this guy.
That's not good.
He said, because this is not a friendly injury. But Bell leaves the field under her own power, so we're hoping to see her back. In the meantime,
2nd and 4.
number 40 comes in to take her place. That's Traven Mason. Quarterback drops, Hunter drops, looks across the middle.
Drag again.
And there's Dana Mitchell again. Somebody cover the tight end.
Hey, guess what?
Arkansas, you got to get hands on the tight end. Cannot let the tight end come with free release. Got to get hands on. You got to disrupt that route.
That was 20, Coach. She's had catches of 21 and 20 on this drive.
She's having a really good game.
Having a great drive. A great 3 plays.
Now we're going to get empty.
Jet sweep, you want to bet here?
That would be my guess.
Oh,
Nope.
I was wrong.
Hunter looks out. Looking for Mitchell again.
Oh.
I tell you what, they dodged a bullet on that one.
That is
Number 9, Latoya Bankhead-Sims was in coverage right there. And if she breaks on that ball a little sooner, it's 6 the other way.
It is, and that's just when you have a 20-point lead, there are things that you want to avoid. One of those things that you would want to avoid would be throwing passes, on first down that could quite possibly be 6 points for the other team.
Yeah, well, I was on the sideline right there screaming, no! Throw it away. All right, here we go, a tight pro left.
Toss.
And there it is, Coach, you called it.
Cut it.
Koziara settles for what she can get and gets out of bounds. Although, I'm like, hey, man, slide. Slide on the ground. Keep the clock going.
Yeah, but, Coach, here's the thing. The clock doesn't stop.
Okay. That's interesting. Is that a pro thing?
It is. If it's not under 2 minutes in the first half, it doesn't stop.
Did not know that, Coach Chapman. I don't watch enough pro football, man.
Coach, you have 2 little children running around. Now 3.
Yes.
That's enough pro football for you.
There's the snap.
Quick screen.
Quick throw out to the right side. Cuts back to the middle. Think she might could have stayed outside right there. Ball caught by number 36, Whitney Dunlap. It's going to bring up 4th and short.
4th and 1.
Is Bell in the game? Tell you what, I might give it to number 40. Traven Mason at 5'10", 225. I give her the dive right here.
I might snap it and run the ball right behind her.
There's a snap.
Oh, spot route. Touchdown. All right.
Ball called
Man.
by number 36. Whitney Dunlap again.
Down to the 5.
Tell you what, my hat's off right now to the play calling of the Anarchy.
Great calling, Coach. There's no doubt about it.
Really good job right there. You know, a lot of people don't. If you've never done it, you got to be creative, and it has to be so fast.
I mean, this has been an impressive drive.
Motion from right to left. There's a snap. Hunter looks, throws the ball.
Incomplete.
One hop.
Ooh, buddy, I tell you what, on the right side of the end zone right there, she had someone wide open. Nobody even anywhere close.
I would imagine at some point they're going to come back to that.
You would think so.
All right, kind of that compressed, empty look again.
Yes, it is. Uh-oh, fumble.
Yeah.
It goes as a sack right there, Coach.
Sickety sack.
Yes.
All right, it's going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and goal from the 11-yard line.
Yep.
Let's see what they got right here.
Wheel route to number 20. Throw the post to number 36 right inside the outside corner. There it is. Touch. Oh. Went with the same concept on the other side of the field.
Going to fall incomplete. Going to bring up 4th and goal from the 11. Line up the kick. Yeah, here I would definitely. I'm with you. I would watch for the fake as well. There's the hold. There's a kick. It's up.
It's good.
And it's good. She nails it. And so with 1:21 left in the half.
Wow.
It's 23-0. Central Florida Anarchy over the Arkansas Wildcats.
That was a 28-yard field goal, Coach.
It's been all Anarchy so far. Still a great deal of football left to be played. I tell you what, you got to really hope that you can get a big play here.
That's the key. You want to hit a big play in a special team.
Pick one up and run it back. You got to have something really positive here happen.
I'm telling you right now that Arkansas's defense has got to be gassed.
I mean, they spent – how many plays have they run offensively?
Check this out, Coach. They've ran the ball 11 times, Arkansas has, all right, and they've thrown it 5, okay? They've thrown the ball.
They being Central Florida.
Central Florida's thrown the ball 22 times.
Hold up. There's a kick. It's a low dribbler, scooped up by number 2.
At the 30.
She tries to bring it back across the field, and that's not happening.
No, sir.
That was Kiara Vincent on the return.
Hey, Coach Collins, Coach Chapman, how y'all doing tonight, gentlemen?
Very good.
Pudding Bear, how are you?
No, we got a flag.
Of course we got a flag. Once again, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Division III Women's Football Alliance here at Kennesaw State University. Glad to have everybody with us. You're calling the Central Florida Anarchy. I heard the Orlando. Which one is it?
Central Florida.
God bless. God bless. Central Florida Anarchy versus the Arkansas Wildcats.
I believe they are out of Orlando, though.
They are. A lot of them, everything else says Orlando on it. So, I mean, hey, hate the player, hate the game. Apologize for the Central Florida and everything else I made up artwork-wise was Orlando. So, for those people that are watching here in different locations of the United States, here in Atlanta as well, we will be going off the air. So, your link will be ending so we can give you a little bit of score and down and distance here in the second half. First half, we were dealing with some tech issues, so we didn't try to mess things up. So we're going to make sure that we bring that to you. So at halftime, we will be going off the air. I'll come back on and let you know where to look for it, and it'll be labeled with the second half of the Orlando versus Arkansas Division II or Division III WFA Championship. Adam, Craig, take it back over.
All right, here we go.
Hey, different formation, Coach.
Doubles.
Shotgun and doubles.
Here we go, taking chances.
Thrown out in the flat.
And
to nobody.
It's a one hopper. It ought to count if you catch it on first bounce. I'm a firm believer in that.
It does in some leagues.
Does bounce pass.
Yeah.
That counts. Off the first hop.
Friday Night Lights, it counted in the state championship game.
You know, I actually had somebody throw the bounce pass on me. It's the first time I had ever seen it. I've been coaching for 12 years and had never seen it.
Wow.
And they would have scored had my free safety not seen what was going on. Illegal substitution right there by the Wildcats.
Yeah, this has been a pretty well played first half.
Yeah. It's going to bring up second down.
15.
What the bananas, she says. Sounds the crowd. I love it. What the bananas. Not as funny as those people at Anderson Park, but
No.
pretty funny.
No, there can never be anything as funny as Anderson Park. Except maybe Lenora Park.
Maybe. There's a snap. Quarterback drops.
Oh, my word.
And tries to run a draw.
Yeesh, Coach.
And Kiara Vincent is
minus.
My goodness.
-9, Coach. I'm right here. There. I'm not snapping the ball again. The clock's going to run out. I'm going to halftime. There's not a way I'm putting myself in any more danger.
No, because I'm not going to let a fumble happen or, an interception, something crazy. A mishandled snap, nothing. I'm with you.
Well, I would not snap the ball.
Looks like they're going to, though.
If they snap this ball and fumble it and it gets run for a touchdown,
you said it.
I'm going to be very disappointed.
There's snap, quarterback drops. Throw across the middle, and
Complete.
It's caught by number 15. That's Brewer on the catch.
12 yards.
And there's a flag down. Be interested to see what this is.
It was after the play. I have no idea what it could be.
Well, flag down with 5 seconds left. All right. Playing 3.
Coach was on the field. That's what it was.
Oh. You can't do that. Unless you rush Probst.
What?
If you rush Probst, you can stand at midfield and nobody say anything.
But you might get called for back-to-back too many men on the field penalties that lets you lose the state championship game after a questionable pass interference call.
It happens.
I could only imagine what that referee felt like.
Isn't that a song?
You can only imagine?
I can only imagine.
Yep.
All right.
So that was a third down right there, right, Coach? So it was another third down. This
now
is
you have to take the snap.
This is fourth down, man.
And give number 2, Kiara Vincent. She comes around the right side. Going to get popped going out of bounds.
She's going to gain 2.
And it has been tough sledding for the Wildcats
Coach,
here in the first half.
0. They are 0. They have no first downs.
They don't have a first down in the first half.
No, sir.
All right there, Coach Collins, Coach Chapman. Listening fans across the United States. This is Score Sports. We're right here with the Arkansas Wildcats. We're right behind them, man. It's some intense thing. Look like they're going to do their halftime focus right there. So we're on 20 minutes on the clock. So everybody sit back and enjoy. There is a flag on the play. They're trying to figure out what's going on with the flag here. So we'll see before we head out. They did stop the clock. There is a flag on the play. Down here on the bottom left, the Arkansas Wildcat coach is talking. Down with the Orlando coach, look like they're going to have to work something out.
I think it was an unsportsmanlike on the bench for the second half kickoff.
Could be, and they're going to roll the clock at 20 minutes. We'll come back live right around the 5-minute mark, but we are going to cut it off. So you will lose the link. Nobody panic. Just look for WFA Division III Championship, Orlando versus Arkansas, second half. We'll have that active and loaded so you can see the scoreboard at the bottom and all the wonderful bells and whistles. Like, again, sorry for the technical communications. I'd like to blame me and me alone. This is Score Sports bringing you the Division III WFA Championship. We'll be back. Thanks so much.